Hi, my name is Bonnie, I'm 26, and I didn't leave my old life 3 years ago knowing what I'd become. I just knew I needed to feel alive and happy again. Coming out of a relationship that left me so depleted, there was this constant pull inside of me to escape, to leave everything that felt familiar and start over. Travel was the distraction I turned to save myself, and boy did it get me addicted. The freedom I felt going anywhere, doing anything I wanted, that was a crazy high. Did I foresee a year of solo travel turning into me hauling 10 girls who met 3 days ago onto a plane at the crack of dawn and then onto a local bus for another 7 hours? In a country where I barely spoke the language? Absolutely not. But one thing I learned along the way that really became clear to me, God's plan was always bigger than what I had imagined. I recently finished hosting my 9th group trip, and this time it was in Brazil, my favorite country in the world. It's a place I walked into very cautiously last year and ended up completely falling in love with. A country so many people are taught to be afraid of, but one that's full of color, warmth, and kindness if you're willing to see it for yourself. We started in Rio, my favorite city in the world, where everything feels vibrant and alive, and then we headed into the quieter mountains of Chapada Diamantina. It's a region you don't see much online, just long days of hiking, endless scenery, and nothing to distract you from being fully present. There was one 20-kilometer hike that pushed all the girls way past their comfort zones, and honestly I was very worried. I kept thinking, this was my idea, but what if this is too much? But then watching each of the girls finish, seeing how proud they were of themselves and how they leaned into the difficulty together, that's when it clicked. People come from all over the world and trust me with something really personal. Their time, their money, their energy, and because I care so deeply and because I feel that responsibility so heavily, I put an immense amount of pressure on myself to make every moment perfect. But moments like this remind me that perfection isn't what people carry with them. It's the laughs, the shared exhaustion, the bonding between women that didn't know of each other's existence a week ago. I didn't think I could do that, but I did. I'm not saving lives in hospitals or fighting on the front lines, but this is my small way of changing the world by helping someone believe they're capable of more than they thought through travel that opens them up to the world the same way it once opened me up to myself. I get to fall in love with places and then return, working with the local people that shaped my own experience the first time I was there, and watch with my own eyes others feeling that same magic. I didn't know it then, but this was the beginning of something much bigger than me, and I've never felt more sure that this is exactly what I'm meant to be doing in this chapter of my life.